Well, I got up the steps and you come into this little courtyard here, and we're going up this little building there. Lighten it up a bit. There we go. Go up some more steps. See what's... Shut up, pigeon. And there's even a set of little ramp steps that take you up and round. You obviously can't see all the detail because my camera won't lighten it up anymore. There we go. And that's me coming out on the top. That's me coming out on the top. Oh, you can get a great look from here. Full detail of everything that's going on, which I won't bore you with. Let's go this side. Obviously you've got the cathedral over there. All the rooftops. You can see how big the city is. There's all the docks, port, whatever you want to call it. So I wasn't that wrong when I said ships waiting coming into the port, which we got before. A few of them queued up there. That down there is the Roman amphitheatre. If I've still got any breath, we'll go down to the Roman amphitheatre there. I've been climbed all them steps I've just come up. I'm not too sure. Anyway, once again, just in case the wind was getting in the way, I'll get my mouth closer to the microphone and the camera. This is what the city is laid out. As you can see, it's a big city, spread all the way around there, and all the way around there, and there's the cathedral, all the way around there. That's the lift. That's the ships waiting to go into port, as I said before. My car's parked up somewhere up, about 10 minutes away up that road down there. That's up to the big bay over there. I didn't think that there was a heavy history like this. There again. For a stop at the bay for one evening. There's more of the walls of the Roman city. You wouldn't want to be running up and down them steps every day. This here is a statue of Pontius Pilate, hence the reason it's called Pilate's Prison. That sort of sums up the current way of thinking in Spain at the moment, doesn't it? There we go. Here we are at the Roman amphitheatre. I made it down here. I cannot tell you how many steps there were, but suffice to say I might be looking for a taxi back up and around. There we go. That's what's left of it. And right at the back, I don't know if you can see through the arch, you can see some metalwork. There's a train line there and the train's just gone through, as well as being able to see the sea. No, I will. I'll go down. I will go down there and have a look. Okay, more stairs to go down. This is obviously the outside of the wall here. We'll go down these metal stairs and we'll get into the interior. There we go, we're going through the arch now. And if you can see how the ceiling descends, see if I can lighten it up a bit. No, it's not letting me. But if you can see how the ceiling descends, that's obviously because everything used to be tiered at the back, and presumably this is how things got in and out. Anyway, enough of my potted history and making it up as I go along. There's all sorts of explanations on things and what was happening and what this was for and what that was for, but I'll not bother you with that. I'll just show you that up there with the terrace is where people used to sit. Let's see what it looked like when we swing round. That's where I've just come in from. That building on the horizon over there. Next to the tree over there. That's where I came from, but that's where I came from before when I said I don't know if we'll get there. But anyway, I'm here. Let's see what's over here. So it's an explanation of how it was turned into a Christian burial site in the 3rd century. Right then, I think that look through the arch there, which I find quite photogenic and quite nice to look through as the clouds float past. I think I'll make this the end of today's video. It's that time when I have to go and find myself a nice cold sparkling beer, and then tomorrow we leave here and we're off to Valencia, which is another long day's drive. But I'll give you a little rundown when I've got my beer in front of me. Well, there we go. First beer of the day. And doesn't it look good? It's been a hot one today. And as you can see, it's grande, it's a pint. I thought I deserved it. It's been very hot this afternoon walking around. And in answer to your unasked question, yes, I did walk all the way back. Did use the steps, and then I walked and got the car, and now I've just been and put it in the underground car park opposite the hostel where I'm staying. And the other benefit of the hostel is it has this bar right underneath it where I've just got the beer from. Right, that's enough prattling. How's today been? It was a long drive, but it was a good drive, except for going around Barcelona, as you can imagine. Anybody that's trying to drive past Madrid on all the roads, the ins and outs, even though you're on the extremes of the road system, it is so packed and so busy and so tight. There was a couple of bits of roadworks where people thought they had their own right of way and what have you. So I had to concentrate a bit there, keep out of trouble, just hold back, and even remain calm-ish and not shout. But once we got past there, it was a good trip down to here to Tarragona, and I'm surprised at how much history there is here. As I said in one of the videos, you know, I should have looked at it a bit more. But it's an amazing place. Certainly somewhere you could come for a long weekend or something if you were travelling and have a good time. It's a pity that I had to race around this afternoon, because again, repeating myself, I'm only here for the evening and tomorrow I set off for Valencia, which is another long drive. But overall, not a bad day. Things are going well. and considering I have no more compass points to look for, the pressure is off. So thank you for being with me today. I hope you've enjoyed some of it, and we'll catch up tomorrow. Bye. This bit here, as I've just read on the plaque on the wall, is the eastern bend of the circus that I showed you before, and this is where they used to make the tight turns, and the plaque says it just shows you how the arches were put in place to support the stands. And on the wall up there is what it would have looked like, or as that good old saying goes, here's an artist's impression. And just in case I didn't have the camera close enough to me, this is the eastern end of the circus where we were at before when we were talking about the chariot races and everything. And this just happens to be at the end of the little street at the side of my hostel. On the doorstep, you could say. This is called the Tarragona balcon, or Mediterranean balcon, sorry, for obvious reasons, because it's the balcon. This is the Tarragona balcon de Mediterranean actually, and as you can see why, because it overlooks the Mediterranean and it goes down that way towards the port. So let's get a bit closer to what we can see here. There's the ships we saw this afternoon, I would imagine. The railway line that I spoke about when we were down at the forum, and some very nice gardens down underneath here. Okay, city walls if you can see them. And if we turn round, as we always by now know, the Spanish do like a good monument, and there is one. I do hope you're picking this up, because it does my head in now that I think that you're missing things, and not from the point of view that it's going to make any difference to your life, but the fact that it's just annoying. Anyway, that's the monument. This is the balcon. That's the balcon. That's the Mediterranean Sea. But beyond the monument is the Rambla Nova, their version of the Rambla. So let's take a look. And that's who the monument's to. It says Tarragona at Roger de Lauria. So there's Roger de Lauria. Anyway, if I turn round, this is the Rambles. As you can see, it goes on quite a while. So we're going to be taking a walk down to that fountain that you probably can't see on here. Right, we're off. There's a nice building. Well, certainly at this end, you haven't got all the tap and food stalls and rubbish sellers and people mithering you that you get in the Barcelona Rambla. And nobody's tried to steal anything out of my bag yet. Well, obviously posters for the upcoming elections, and somebody didn't like them, ripped them all off. That low sun's a killer. A statue this time, not a monument. If you can't, I think it says, if you can read it, Tarragona, All Heroes of 1811. That's looking back the way we've just come. As you can imagine, the whole avenue either side is lined with restaurants, cafes, shops. But it's very pleasant to walk down and not be mithered by people wanting to sell you tat. The whole length so far has had different parties, banners and flyers up, because it is the elections on the 9th of June over here. What's to be had? Here's another monument, which is to something that I've read about that they do at this end, where they build people towers. And as you can see, it portrays that as it starts off with a group of people at the bottom, and then somebody stands on somebody's shoulders and somebody stands on somebody else's shoulders, etc, etc, and then you get right to the top and it's completed. And apparently I think it's some daft height is the world record. It's very well done. And another fountain. There's more of it down there, but I'm stopping here now. There is an end in sight, I can see it, but I have just googled it. I've been asked a question, I wonder how long it is. It's actually 700 metres from one end to the other, and it was built in 1854 and called the Esplanada.